hit show, Jane the Virgin. We've got Jane's mom herself. Andrea Navedo is here, folks. Plus, we see you and your comments. Now, guess what? It's our turn to speak up when Fireback Friday returns.
Guns a-blazing.
Get ready for it.
I need to say.
Get ready. And later, straight from Welcome to Sweetie Pies, Miss Robbie and her son Tim are here to cook us up a treat. So let's waste no time. I want to eat. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm telling you something, I could not wait for girl chat because last night I was hanging out with one of my girlfriends and she told me how this guy she was seeing, you know, he just literally vanished into thin air. No, not like Superman, don't think like that, okay? She called it like relationship ghosting. And I was like, what is that, right? And she was like, well, you know when someone disappears without absolutely no explanation, you know, you think he's all in and he's fine and everything's cool, and then all of a sudden, boom! He cut off all communication.
No.
I mean, has that ever happened to y'all?
That actually happened to me.
What?
Really?
Yes.
How?
When I was 21 years old, my sister and I used to travel to New York a lot, and I met a guy. He was 6 years older than I was, and he used to come here to LA. So we went on one date, and I really liked him. I really did. And then my sister and I had to do something in New York. He lived in New York.
Yes.
And I remember calling his work, and the secretary kept saying, oh, he's really busy, he's really busy. He kept saying he was busy for 2 days. And you guys, I never ever heard from him since. He stood me up.
Really?
Yes, yes. But thank God his sister, who I met, hi Jade, how are you? I really appreciate you. She called me and said, but it was like a year later. She called
What
me.
did she say?
She was like, I'm so sorry, my brother, you know, he was so stupid. He actually got back together with his baby mama.
Oh.
And I was like, baby mama? He had a baby? I didn't know any of this. But if he would have just told me, I would have been like, oh, totally understand. I didn't want to deal with that anyway. You know, we weren't meant to be anyway.
No, he didn't want to say nothing because just in case it didn't work out with the baby mama,
wanted to come
then
back.
he could have came back and he just would have made up an excuse. That's why they do it. Yeah.
But that's the first and the last time that ever happened to me.
Wait, I got a relationship ghost too one time. Do you
You
guys
did.
remember back in the day? Do you remember chat rooms when you
Yes.
had like AOL? Like,
Yes.
Oh, you went way
And you
back.
had options where you could find the different interests, the things
Yes.
you're into.
Yeah.
I remember that. I had that.
Yes.
I
Okay,
did.
so I always went into the chat rooms where it was like single people who like love hip hop and live in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So I found this one guy who I used to love this group called Hieroglyphics. They were so awesome, and there was this one guy in the chat room who would always go there at 1:30 a.m. So it was kind of like an online
Like a
booty
date.
call, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, I guess, but
They
no,
would meet at 1:30
1:30 a.m.
Oh, God,
I mean, so
yes.
I felt devilish because I was sitting there with my computer and it was like, you got mail. And he came and he talked to me 1:30 a.m. every night. And we talked and we bonded. You guys, we connected on like the same areas we grew up, the same places we like to eat. I was like 22 years old and I seriously thought, oh my gosh, how is this going to happen? Like, am I going to meet him in person someday? Is he going to ask me out? We'll meet in the Bay somewhere. Then all of a sudden one day, he never showed up again, ever. And I came on there 1:30 a.m. for another like 2 weeks to try to find him, and he never came on. So I'm like,
Your thing was like, goodbye.
like, what happened? At least you had an answer to yours, because you would still been
Thank
wondering
God
for
for
days.
Jade. Yeah.
But I think I do it all the time.
I used to
You
too.
go ghost some people?
Yeah.
Why?
You guys, relationship ghosts?
Yeah.
How do you look at the phone when the person keeps calling you like, Tamar, answer your phone. Lonnie, where are you? And you're like,
Go like this.
I could never do
It
that.
makes me kind of feel like empowered, though.
Yeah, I think that's what it
like
is.
You keep calling me. And I'm like,
Why not just explain though?
For what?
Well,
Well, let me just tell you the times and why I feel like I was famous for it. No, for real.
Okay.
Because no, really, instead of like relationship ghosting, I thought it was Tamar ghosting. So like let's say somebody cheat on me, or I catch you talking to a girl, whether this one guy in particular, and so I was just like, I didn't even let them know that I was going to stop talking to him. So I just called him one last time.
That's like karma. They deserved it.
That
when you
person
did
deserved it, you're
They
saying.
all deserve it, though.
Was there ever a time you did it where the person didn't even see it coming? Like, even if
All
you
the
thought
time, you can't give them a warning because that's when it stings. You got to get them in the gut. You know what I mean?
Wow.
hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I usually do it if they do something to me and I don't have time for it. You know what I mean?
and
I'm
I
just like, I'm
understand
done.
that.
You know?
I understand that.
I mean, I really fall off the face of the earth. You don't ever hear from me again.
Or you
That's
know what?
that.
I'll change my number. That really get them upset. I love doing that.
But I think there's a lot of women that are claiming that men are going ghost on them when I think they're just mad.
Like, what you mean?
Okay.
Do explain.
I had a friend who claims that this guy went ghost on her. But when I actually spoke to him, he was a mutual friend, he chose to end the relationship. He actually told her, it's over, I don't want to be with you. And she took the fact that he wouldn't sit down with her and give her closure
Oh.
that he just went ghost on me. He won't even explain to me why, what I did wrong. Sometimes you don't need an explanation.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I think a lot of women cling and are delusional to relationships that are really over. And
Absolutely.
because they can't get over it, they're like, they need closure. And I think it's just a trap. They try to get the guys to sit down with them in the house to have this closure conversation.
Frankie, you act like that's real close to your heart. You
It's
okay?
very close to my heart.
Well, I mean,
right
Get
now.
over it.
every relationship is not a lesson. Sometimes I think people just disappear, and I know a lot of times I would do it because I didn't want to hurt the person's feelings.
Okay.
You know, it's like something I just didn't want to tell them, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to leave it alone. And I think that happens a lot of times.
No, but
why
that's
can't
agony,
people
though.
accept that? Why can't you accept them not responding to you as, I don't want to be
Because
with
they
you?
still want to be with that person.
Well,
That's
then
why.
they are delusional. If somebody is not responding to your messages, if they have gone ghost on you, that's the message.
Right.
But what if he a baller? What if he, you know, got money?
I heard
You gonna
the
keep
best
hope
saying
alive.
ever. Don't you love the saying that says sometimes the message is no message?
I've never heard of that.
But let me ask this for a second, okay? Let's
up?
take some ownership in this topic. If women feel like they're getting relationship ghosted a lot, could there be a chance that we women are doing something to cause them
The
to ghost
ghosting.
us?
It depends on the relationship.
agree.
Every relationship is different. Maybe y'all just
Exactly.
don't get along.
Yeah.
The chemistry's not there.
Yep.
He thought that y'all were gonna get along and everything. And see, the problem is too, you know, in 2015, we look at looks a lot. You know, and you see somebody's like, oh, he is bad.
Yeah.
And when he start talking, like, you know, he say hello,
No
and then
bueno.
after he say hello, he's like on Mars. You like, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. And then that's when I go to my car, and he never hear from me again.
Okay, what's the lesson of this?
The lesson is you break up with them before they break up with you. How about that?
And I don't want to say that all women are delusional.
Yes.
Because our Tam here was not delusional.
I really wasn't.
She's a good girl.
I was played.
She probably didn't give it up. That's why he ghosted. Okay?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But then wait, that's when you
Thank you, Lonnie.
appreciate. That's not just the ghost, that's the Holy Ghost.
Hold on. I'm not delusional and I got ghosted. What do you think
She
happened?
needs closure
was
from
a
you,
health
I bet
nut.
you.
You probably was a health nut. You telling him about chia seeds, wheatgrass, and he don't want to hear that. He's
Right.
just like, you know what? I got enough problems. I can go to the bathroom on my own. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah.
But I don't think all women are delusional, and I think sometimes men aren't all 100%. In your case, dude was 100%.
Right.
And that's what it is. So, because I just don't like this feeling that all women are crazy. We are not all crazy.
right.
We're some good women, and we
Yes.
want to be loved.
Yes.
Now, I gotta tell you, the struggle is real when it comes to watching some of y'all people look a hot mess. Yes. I mean, it's just painful to watch sometimes. But we're here to help, so listen up. It's time for That's So Ratchet.
Oh, God.
Really bad.
All right, now nowadays, anyone can be a trendsetter, but this is one look I hope never catches on. I mean, did he not have enough fabric to finish this? Like, for real, though. That's so ratchet. Jeez.
What is this?
That's called the exotic dancer / office person, okay?
He didn't know what season it
Oh,
was.
my God. Wait, did he
He's
not
only
even
wearing
finish it
one
with a
shoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because that goes with his outfit. The other part, you know, one part he can talk to you like this and do business, or he can talk to you and do this and do his business. So
it's like no lotion came with the outfit at all.
No way.
Ass chick,
you're
and he's
right.
like giving a whole nother meaning to half and half. Like, that's wrong right there.
Oh my
That-
God.
Terrible.
Now, I am not about to talk you out of some good barbecue.
Okay.
But you're supposed to use the shopping cart to buy the meat, not grill it. Ratchet on aisle 5. Look at this. Really? Wait, do you need the lines in the meat that badly?
That is so nasty.
Really? It is nasty, yes, but you gotta think about it in desperate situations. You got some meat in a barbecue, that is real smart.
I mean,
Okay.
I think
That
it's a
is
little
real smart.
No, it's not, y'all.
Ratchet as I don't know what, but
Jeannie,
he's a little genius.
Jeannie, you are a big germaphobe.
That is
Where did that shopping
nasty.
cart come from?
I am, but
Y'all
I
know
also
it's
don't like being
Jeannie,
hungry.
y'all know it's on shopping carts, right?
Shopping cart grill. Now, I've heard about dreaming of the life you want, but this dude's got to wake up. Sleeping with a wifey made out of money.
Child.
What is that?
It's time to cash in on reality, my friend, because that is Ratchet.
Well, why she gotta look like the Rugrats?
Angelica. Yes.
Look like Angelica.
The lonely ratchet life. Now, you guys know I don't drive, but I swear to all things holy, when I do get my license, I will steer clear of this GPS setup. Someone needs directions to a whole new way of life, all right? You guys, audience, say it with me. Ratchet.
No, but you guys, I'm kind of not mad at that.
Me neither.
Because when you're looking at your phone and you're driving like this, but they do have vocal GPS
Yes.
things on your
Right.
phone. But at least they're looking at the road.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
You're
but
trying to be
you use
safe.
the one that says recalculating. You know?
But that person is brilliant because they made a pocket, so all they gotta do is stick their phone in there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's portable. That was smart.
She's right. Yeah, you're right. It's a pocket. It's not a taped down.
Yeah.
That you can take in and
Yes.
out whenever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they need
That
their
is not a
phone.
real GPS, people.
Yes, it is.
it's kind of genius.
With $199 back in your pocket, yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
Yes. Our next guest is a young, hip mom who's bringing the sexy back to motherhood. Here to give us a few tips on how to keep a pregnant woman happy, from Jane the Virgin, please welcome Andrea Navedo. Don't get comfortable. You can't sit down. You gotta go right on over there and spin the heel.
Oh my goodness.
Anything it says, you gotta do.
I know. It's like, look at him. Whoa.
When no one is It's good.
What do I like
When
to
no
do when
one
no
is
one is
watching.
watching? All right, I'll admit it. I like to get in front of the mirror and sing and dance and pose like I'm on the red carpet and I'm all that.
And a bag of
Doing
chips.
that? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You are all that.
Yes,
So that's
you
good.
are.
No, I'll be honest. I really don't feel like I'm all that, and I would really love to like be confident on the red
Yeah,
carpet,
yeah,
and I pose, I practice.
Oh.
You have to.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I would die if somebody walked in and saw me. Seriously, I would be so embarrassed.
Well, they say practice makes perfect. So
Yeah.
good for you, girl, all right?
So from Guiding Light to One Life to Live, viewers love you as this sexy Latina vixen. How much does your life actually imitate the art?
The only thing that imitates is the fact that I'm a mother. I have two
Oh.
kids. They're aged
Oh,
10 and 7.
Aw.
But other than that, Zoe, the character that I play, is very sexy and vivacious. But in real life, I get so shy.
This is shy. Oh.
I love it.
Now, I read that because of your work, you're bicoastal with your husband for your marriage. And after 15 years, she's been married 15
Wow.
years.
That's amazing.
What is
That
your
is awesome.
secret? What is it?
Oh, gosh. Well, I would say the main thing is showing up. and I say this about acting too, is like if you don't show up to that audition, you're definitely not going to get the part. If you don't show up to your marriage every day and, you know, give it a good try, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But seriously, you do learn to appreciate each other. I appreciate him more now because I see how much of a sacrifice he's making and taking care of the kids while I'm away.
Wow.
But I think at the same time also he appreciates me because I was more of a full-time mom before I got Jane the Virgin, and now he gets what I was doing, the snacks, play dates, and all of that stuff. So he gets it now. It's good.
It's good. All
Yeah.
right.
And I just kind of have to know, if one of your kids came to you as a teen and told you they was pregnant and they was a virgin, what would you say?
That's a tough question.
Would you believe the virgin part?
Hell no!
Right. What the? No, I swear I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'm a
immaculate conception,
virgin. I'm
sure.
pregnant.
No, but seriously, at the end of the day, after getting over the shock, I think that I would be there for my daughter. I mean, imagine how scary that would be. That was one of my biggest fears when I was a teenager, is getting pregnant.
That's one of my biggest fears, and I'm in my 40s.
See, you know what I'm saying?
Lonnie. Andrea,
Yes.
you play one of TV's hottest moms on Jane the Virgin. Please tell us, what do you love most about playing Jane's mother, Zoe?
The fact that she's Latina and is not just one note, that,
I love that.
that she's not just sexual.
Right.
She's got a lot of depth to her, and being a good mom and being an aspiring performer. And I mean, it's so nice to have a relief to play a character like that as an actress who happens to be Latina.
Right.
Love that. I love that.
We're here with breakout actress Andrea Navedo. On Jane the Virgin, you play mom to a pregnant virgin, and any day now, she's gonna pop. We want you to be ready, so we made a game out of it. While wearing these baby bellies, I'm obviously not. I don't get to take mine off. We're gonna split into 2 teams for a relay race. One by one, each team will place a water balloon between their knees and race around the blocks. They'll end by placing their balloon in their team's bassinet. If at any point your water breaks or the balloon drops, you've got to run back and get another one, okay? The first team to all cross the finish line wins. Let's play My Water Broke! For Team Hot Baby Mama, I want Andrea and Tamar. We're the Hot Mamas. We're the Hot Mamas.
Go ahead.
Yes.
And I guess Jeannie and Adrian will be the virgin team. Okay.
All right, so let's get into position. I'm ready to beat y'all.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Do you need the balloon?
Get set.
Yeah.
We gotta get the balloon.
Come on, Tam. You can do this. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop. Don't drop.
You got
Come on, Tam. Come on, Tam. You can do that.
That looks so
sweet.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Over there. Over there.
Come on. Come on, Tam. Go.
Go. You got this. Go. Go, Lonnie. Go.
You can do that. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Don't break it. Don't break it. How are you moving fast? I suck at this game. It's because I don't want my water to break.
Slow. Let's make it. We can make our time. We can make our time. Oh, come on.
I'm trying,
No,
y'all.
no, no, slow.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm gonna be in my bed. Oh my God.
You can do this, Andrea.
Oh my God.
Andrea, you can do this, girl.
Lonnie, you gotta put it in between your knees. You can't use your hands, Lonnie.
You can do it. Go, go, go.
Wait a minute. Look at Tamar. Come on, Tamar. Come on, Tamar. Come on, Tamar. We won.
Yes, we are the winners.
Oh my God.
Andrea, that was so much fun. get you
You
fast,
guys are
fast.
experienced in this.
No.
You're not experienced.
No.
I'm gonna show you the baby mama dance. We want.
That's
We
the
want.
mystery We're all about social media here at The Real, and for the most part, we love reading your comments. We just don't always like what you have to say. So today, we're giving you our thoughts on your thoughts. That's right, it's time for Fireback Friday. I got something to say.
Now, you know, Tamar and I love us some soul food, so we are
Yes.
dying to learn our next guest's secrets. These two are legit soulful chefs. From OWN series, Welcome to Sweetie Pies, Miss Robbie and her son, Tim, are here to show us how to make their Sweetie's pear cobbler. Hi, y'all!
Thanks
Oh, my
for having
goodness, I
us.
love your show.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
We're happy to be here.
Thank you. So your reality show is all about the ups and downs of running and expanding your soul food empire. Now, I know you've got a ton of recipes. So where did this pear cobbler come from?
Well, this is my mom's recipe.
Really?
And in the summer, they would can, fruit all year.
Okay.
And when she would run out of peaches, she'd make a pear cobbler.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now, Tim, do you follow your mom's recipes?
I kind of follow him, but I put a little 215, remix on there every once in a while.
Oh.
215.
But you know what? He's supposed to be following. He fixed better chicken than me, so I think he got some secrets that he's not sharing with Mom.
Oh.
So I'm kind of
You can't
pissed.
tell Mama all your secrets.
You supposed
I'm
to, Tim.
upset about
Can't
that.
tell Mama all your secrets, you get put on punishment.
Oh, okay.
Now, you're right about that, Tim. Miss Robbie, I see all these delicious ingredients. Can you
Yes.
tell me what we do first?
We're gonna start with that first dough and a cobbler. We like a top and a bottom crust.
Sure do.
So we
That's
put
how I know
that
you
in the
know what
bottom.
you're doing.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
And then we add the
Pears.
pears, but canned pears?
Well, canned pears are already sweet, so if you take fresh pears, you gotta marinate them. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Okay.
Oh, honey.
Teach
Don't-
me, Miss Robbie.
Don't be afraid of the can. Do not be afraid of the can.
When you're baking, are you baking a special cobbler for a special man in your life, Miss Robbie? Because you look like you get down.
You know what? I would love to,
I wish.
but he wouldn't know what to do without me. I wouldn't know
Okay.
what to do without. I'm looking for a man, one that could take me out to dinner and maybe have a sense
Girl,
of
we
humor.
need to hang out. I'll get you hooked up with one of Woodrow's friends,
All
okay?
right, okay.
Okay, all right.
So,
Look,
Tim,
okay.
what comes after the pears?
Okay, so after the pears, you're gonna put in, the real meat of it, which is the sugar. The sugar is one
Okay.
of the most important things, even though it's a pear cobbler.
That's the
okay?
love.
Right. You put the sugar in.
Sugar, you go on, put the dumpling,
Yeah.
okay?
That makes it
Next, you got
sweet.
your vanilla flavor.
Vanilla.
Then you have your nutmeg
Nutmeg. See, line is nutmeg.
Okay.
and cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Teaspoon of flour to thicken it
Okay.
up. See, he can't do without Mama.
Show can't. He
Okay,
can't
I'm
do
sorry.
it without you.
He got it. He said that's enough.
Okay.
Now, I do know you cannot make a real cobbler without butter. Do you use real butter?
Real butter.
Real butter.
It's better with butter.
And then
It
how
is.
much do you use? I use all this?
As much as you want. I
Really?
split a stick and a half in this pot.
A stick and a half.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me just dump it on
Dump it in there.
Wait a minute. I know it's not a cobbler without a top layer, though, right?
Well, we're going to put this little water in there first.
Ah.
okay.
Because the cobbler is juicy. A pie, you kind of slice, you want it first.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
Got the butter, got the water. Okay.
We're on our way.
Okay, so next thing you do, you take your little pizza cutter right there. You're gonna slice your crust.
And then we just
Oh,
start
that's too fast.
placing it
Placing
on.
it
You're gonna take those,
right.
so make a little tic-tac-toe pattern on top of you.
Okay, like
Yeah.
this. Then you can make any little design you want.
Any design you want. One thing about dough, it cooks up, it looks pretty.
It do.
Okay,
So how
yeah.
long we bake this for?
45 minutes or an hour on 350.
Won't he do
Now,
it?
tell us
Won't
about
he
the
do it?
season coming up of your show.
We got a new season coming up,
Yes,
and we're
we
going
do.
to see new characters. Tim is still thinks he knows more than me.
Right.
So that's still going on.
Okay.
And we have a tea out, iced tea, and I'm doing a cookbook.
Oh, really?
A cookbook, so you'll be able to get all this stuff.
Won't he do
Right.
it?
All right,
Yeah,
won't he
that's
do
good.
All of this?
Little love,
You'll sprinkle me? Okay.
little cinnamon.
Stay with it, Lonnie.
Oh, okay.
I better watch that. In the
Yeah.
oven,
For 45 minutes?
45
And
minutes
then
to
she
an
come
hour.
out like this. Bam! Won't he do
Like
it?
that.
Yes.
All right.
That
Yes.
looks amazing.
Ooh.
Now,
good.
Tim, what do you like eating with your mama's cobbler?
Well, I like to make my fruit really unhealthy, so I'm
Right.
gonna take some ice cream.
Unhealthy.
That's why I got a six-pack. I'm gonna put a little ice cream on there.
Oh, well, let's
All
keep the
right.
tradition alive. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And there you have it, Sweetie's pear